Verizon just reported their earnings. The telecom communication giant is trading roughly 3% higher after reaffirming its full year guidance. That came despite a mixed second quarter where they posted $1.21 in earnings per share. Analysts polled estimated that the earnings were going to be $1.17 per share and revenue of $33.24 billion. Now, Verizon has been making some news in recent days. Let's look at this article from Fierce Telecom, Verizon's latest to disclose lead-clad copper cable footprint. Verizon has claimed its copper network is composed of less than, say, 500,000 miles, a little over 500,000 miles of cable, following investigative journalism from the Wall Street Journal. Now, according to New Street Research, they estimate that the contaminated lines amount to about 15% of this 540,000 miles of cable, which equates to roughly 81,000 miles of copper cable that's exposed to lead contaminations. The CNN published bits from a letter written by New York Democratic Congressman Pat Ryan. He states the fact that telecom communication companies know that there were lead-covered cables left in abandoned communities and did not proactively work to mitigate the impacts of the cable is unacceptable. Such calls for companies to clean up their mess have prompted telecom communication companies to conduct internal investigations and make public reports on the lead-covered cables in each of their networks. According to New Street Research estimates that the total cost of remediation for Verizon would be $4.1 billion, based on the 81,000 miles that's contaminated. All right, so let's get to the charts. We're going to start with the monthly chart, and we can see that prices hit this monthly bias level at $32 probably last week. We also see that we have monthly sellers at $42.50. All right, so this was a beautiful level. Had a rally in price, and basing candles, a rally, price returned, shot up. This was the origin of the strong move higher, all the way to 62. This level also is a flip zone, took out some what was previously monthly supply. So huge level, huge opportunity. I am coming out with a video from AT&T that kind of shows that AT&T has bottom as well, which is posted by now. All right. However, for the month, we still got this bearish candle. However, I think the lows are in. Let's go to the weekly chart. Look at that hammer candle. Massive buying. And this week, up until today, indecision candle, you have price going to open roughly $1 higher. I think pricing continue to move higher to the $37 level, where you do have this wick, some selling pressure. Now again, you do have the moving averages still pointing down, which can serve as dynamic resistance, so keep that in mind. However, the momentum is to the upside. Look at this huge candle on volume. This is crazy. Bottom's definitely in. Let's go to the daily chart. I don't follow Verizon, but you could have played it twice to the downside, just playing the trend. And you have another trend line break. This must have been the news from the Wall Street Journal last week, which caused the price to just, I'll say, tank. You do have a little bit of daily sellers, but volume is muted, so price should not have any problems moving higher. This is also a good target, as we saw in the weekly. Look at your 200-day moving average, roughly 80 cents higher. So Verizon has bottomed. Look for prices to move a little higher before being tested. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.